Whoever thought they could fool you wasn't too wise. All right. People will try to get one over on you if you can. I mean, if they can, but they're trying to fool you into believing that they're a certain kind of person. All right. Somebody may try to convince you that they're someone else. All right. Someone may try to convince you that they're just like you. Someone may try to convince you that they're safe. Someone might try to convince you that they're not who you perceive them to be. There are those who have the skill to get you to unsee what you thought you saw. All right. You have to be careful, and you have to pretty much test people by what they say they're going to do and their actions. All right, you got to test people by what they say they're going to do and their actions now. All right, if their actions are going to speak louder than their words and what they're saying doesn't match, then what does that say about that individual? It says that this person is not being upfront and honest. All right, that's what that says. This person's actions aren't matching their words. This person thinks that they can fool you into seeing a different side of them than what you normally see. You know that this person has this bad side, but you also see this side of them which appears that they're a good person. There are people who can appear to be something but be totally something different. So you have to be careful, and you have to make sure a person is who they say they are. All right, you have to constantly be watching for people to be who they say they are, not to be suspicious, not to think people are out to get you. But if somebody's words don't match up, if there's a error, if there's a slip, if there's a whistle blown, a flag thrown, make sure you pay attention to it, and you pick up on what is actually happening. This something that I need to take some type of concern, or is this something that I'm kind of making a big deal out of that I shouldn't? Is this something I'm looking into too far? All right. So I doubt you're looking into it too far, but most likely, if this video found you, then you need to be concerned about it. You need to be concerned about it. People will think that, you know what, I could act like this. I know they'll believe it because that's who he is or whatever. That's the type of person they are. They're going to try to play you based off of who they think you are, and they're going to try to associate themselves with you based off of the type of person that you're trying to be. They think you're a good person, they're going to come at you like that. Whatever kind of way they can come at you to try and create some type of association between the two of you, that's what they're going to do. But they can't fool you when it comes to not seeing that side of evil in them. They can't fool you when it comes to seeing that backstab nature in them. They can't fool you when it comes to seeing that they have that side of them that you can't trust. And it's not that you're looking for it, it's just that it's there. It's not that you're trying to see it, it's just they're trying to hide it. It's not that you're trying to see it, they're trying to hide it, and it's there, and you can see that nature on them. And no one's going to be honest about it. So the only person that pretty much has to play a game is you, because they're going to act like they're not this person. And if you were to call them out on it, they would continue to act like they're not that person. So they're going to act in a way that shows you that they're somebody that they're not. But if you were to try to get the issue resolved, they would just keep telling you that's not who they are. You gotta love these kind of people. You gotta love these kind of people. All right. You gotta love these kind of people. But they think they can fool you because all the things that they know, and they have either ran game on people before or got people to do their bidding, or maybe they're used to getting what they want from others, so they think that they'll be able to have the same effect on you. All right. It just boils down to what you will accept and what type of boundaries you set. If you don't accept a certain type of behavior, and it causes you to set a boundary, then they can't do to you anything that you wouldn't let happen. All right, so they can try to fool you if they want, but they're not going to be able to do to you anything that you don't let happen. So if somebody tries to come into your life and fool you and try to play you, don't let it happen. But you have to be aware that it's taking place. Somebody can't give you a straight answer. Somebody keeps veering away from the topic at hand, trying to change the subject, either causing you to be mad or causing you to talk about something different. Anything that's not on exactly what it is you just brought up. You might want to pay close attention to the type of person that you're dealing with. This person may be trying to get you to think that there's someone else. People put on acts, people put on masks, people try to hide the type of person that they are to try to get in good with others. And when they do that, it's because they're trying to get you to believe a certain type of thing about them. They want you to believe this way about them. They don't like you to look at them in a bad light. They like to be the bad person but don't want to be seen as the bad person. They have to keep their image clean while doing their dirt. And anybody that could possibly dirty up or tarnish their image, that's the person that they're going to have the ultimate beef with. That's the person who they're going to have. That's the person who they're going to have major problems with. But they lost. You know, people who try to get one over on people, they end up losing. People who try to get one over on others, they end up losing. They end up not being successful with that ploy. Their ploy wasn't able to deploy, and it blew up the whole aircraft. They tried to deploy the bomb and it blew up on them. That's why it wasn't a wise decision. What this person did, it blew up all in their face. They may have tried to stop you. They may have tried to make you look like a bad person. They may have tried to block a blessing from you, but all it did was make this person look desperate, crazy, and unprofessional. All it did was make this person look like they don't have any sense. It made this person look like exactly what they were trying to prevent. It made some people see actually that they're not who they say they are. They're not who they portray themselves to be. When it comes down to it, the person that's who they say they are, people are going to see that person's character. When it comes down to it, the person who's not who they say they are, everybody's going to see their character. And they're going to be able to pick up on it and take note. This person is going to be blaming, oh, well, this person brought it out of me, or, oh, it's because of them why I acted like that, or, no, that's the version of themselves that's who they really are. That's who they try to hide. That's what they try to cover up. That's the person they're trying to cover up when they try to fool you that they're someone else. They're trying to fool you that they're not that person. They're aggressive, angry, trouble starting person. That's what they're trying to convince you of, that they're not the one that is causing you to feel the anxiety, the depression. That's not them. Yes, it is. All right. So whoever thought they could fool you wasn't too wise. They didn't think this through well enough. All right. They thought that you would either get upset. They thought that you would give in to the game that they were playing. They thought that you would submit, but they didn't understand that there's ways around what they do. Most people just don't know about it. So when you hit them with a tactic, or when you hit them with another strategy that they weren't expecting, it made them make a fool out of themselves. They didn't expect you to be able to stand up for yourself or know how, because most people don't. So when you stood up for yourself and you stood firm on what you knew to be true, this person wasn't able to play games with you. Now the only person they found themselves playing games with was themselves, because you came at them with straight facts. You hit them with either making a decision or telling a lie. And now, since they can't make a decision to tell the truth, the only thing is to make up something. And now, since they weren't able to give you the straight up front answer, they making up some stuff. They trying to just say anything to get you, to believe it. So the fact that, this person didn't make a wise decision in doing that, it fell back on them. All right, it exploded in their face because now people were actually able to catch a glimpse of who this person is. You didn't get upset, and you didn't get upset, and they got upset. You didn't get upset, and this person got upset. They got mad because what they did wasn't bothering you. They got mad because they actually started to look like the person who was causing the problem, which made them look like the person who was causing the problem. How you gonna get mad because people can tell you're actually doing what you're being called out on? You just mad that you got figured out. You mad that people are able to tell that you're not the type of person that you portray yourself to be. Whose fault is that? You can't get mad at other people because they figured out that you was fake. Come on, man. All right, they're trying to fool people, but they're getting figured out. They're trying to fool people, but they're getting figured out. All right, they lost big time. They lost big time. All right. So, people are able to now view this person from a different standpoint. They're looking at this person like they don't know if they should trust them now, because if they tried to do that to you, and they're looking at you, and you didn't even retaliate, you didn't even do anything back, you didn't even try to uh, say anything mean or nasty to this person. You just, whatever, it is what it is. You just let the situation go. You just move on. All right, this person was making a big deal out of it, drama, yelling, screaming, cussing, all this stuff. All unnecessary. Tried to fool you, but only made a fool out of themselves. When people try to fool you, they only make a fool out of themselves. That's it. When they try to fool you, the only person they gonna make a fool out is them. That's why they lost out. They lost out on you. They lost out on an opportunity to grow. They lost out on having a friend. They lost out on being cool with someone that was genuine, someone that would have looked out. It's good to have good people in your corner, people that want to help you, people that look out, people that are real friends or associates. It's good to have people when you can, but you have to have good people though. It has to be only quality people. The person has to be a good person. You can't just have anybody. They got to be good people. And I don't mean good people as in perfect, as in no mistake making, never make you mad, never do anything wrong. I just mean people that ain't trying to stab you in the back. I'll take somebody that make a mistake over somebody that stabbed me in the back any day. But we don't want neither. God forbid them both. All right. But whoever thought they could fool you, they weren't too wise. It wasn't a smart idea. It's like somebody going into a bank with a pantyhose on their face. They try to come rob you of your piece with pantyhose on their face. You can tell who it is. All right, they tried to rob you of your peace of mind with pantyhose all on their face. Like, you can't tell who it is. You see who it is. You know who it is. You know it's them. You know they did it. Who done it? You done it. You know who done it. They done it. I'll see you in the next video. All right. Keep winning. Keep being able to point out the people that you got to weed out your life. Keep separating the wheats from the tares, and keep making God proud. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Hope it was worth it.